Syncing reimbursements from Ramp to NetSuite is very similar to syncing card transactions. A best practice when doing so is to first start by clicking into Accounting and then selecting Reimbursements from the dropdown. You'll first start by clicking into Settings and selecting a default NetSuite vendor for reimbursements. The two options here are to create a new vendor to sync to NetSuite for every new employee, or you can select the default to a specific NetSuite vendor. This will help ensure that you're not creating vendors for every employee in NetSuite. You can select the value here and then press Save and Continue. When looking at your reimbursements page, this will show all reimbursements that have been approved. If any reimbursements have not yet been approved, they will not appear on this page. You'll see that the reimbursements are grouped by the reimbursement approval date. You can see the transaction information. We'll also show how the reimbursement was paid, whether it was manual payment or via ACH. You'll start by coding the reimbursements just like you would card transactions, and after you've coded, you're ready to mark this as ready. Once you're ready to sync this over to NetSuite, you'll press Sync. This will bring you to a Review and Sync page where you can review all reimbursements before syncing. If you need to adjust any reimbursement details post-sync, you will need to do this in NetSuite. After pressing Sync to NetSuite, you'll be able to see a progress bar at the top of the page. To locate the transactions in NetSuite, you'll first start by logging into NetSuite. Once you've logged in, you'll select Transactions from the menu up above. This will bring a drop-down onto the page where you'll next select Payables. From there, you will select Enter Bills and select List from the two options displayed. You can check for the synced transaction here, and if you click in to where it says View, you can see that the transaction was paid in full and check coding information. To check for the bill payment, you'll go to the Transactions page in NetSuite, select Payables from the dropdown, and select Pay Single Vendors and then List. This will show the default NetSuite vendor payments, and you can see the vendors that you have paid. If you selected a default NetSuite account for reimbursements, you will see them all grouped under the same vendor. If you selected to create a new vendor for each employee, you will see that reflected in this view as well.